Hey guys, it's Dion. I'm here on my rooftop in Brooklyn. It's not a fancy setup or anything. It's actually pretty grungy. But I've been coming up here during lunch breaks just to, relax and watch the clouds. And I thought I could share it with you and take the time to answer some questions on Instagram that I haven't been able to answer because sometimes it's just harder to text. Um, but yeah, um, But anyway, as you hopefully can be cloud watching with me right now, it's pretty dark and cloudy today. But the first question I had that I will be answering is from Science NU20. Um, the question was like, not really a question, it was more like, tell me more about yourself. Um, so I was born in Indonesia, Bandung. It's a mountain city. Um, we have volcano, hot spring, and cafes, a lot of art scenes, a lot of university. And as a kid, I always wanted to just grow up there and stay there and have a family there. But we were not doing. We were trying our best financially as a family, and I really wanted to help my parents too. So I decided that in middle school I would find a scholarship because we had to pay for school back then. Um, and I got a scholarship, and I moved to Singapore. And I always liked to draw. I just didn't know what I wanted to do with my drawing. And in Singapore, I had a really cool teacher. Um, he was actually opening my mind more into the conceptual part of art. And at that point, I still didn't know what to do. So after graduating high school in Singapore, I was looking into art colleges. I was thinking of like architectural engineering, but in the end, I thought, hey, I like animation. Maybe I should just study animation. So I researched some schools, and one of my classmates, she was gonna go to Ringling, and I looked looked it up, and it was really cool. So um, other than the few other art schools that I applied to, Ringling was the one who gave the most scholarship, and they were also giving me a laptop. And so I went to Ringling in Sarasota, Florida, um, which it was kind of surprising because even before entering the school, I was already having doubts whether I wanted to do animation or not. So I was thinking about it, and then my figure drawing teacher, he was like, "Oh, you seem like you really like drawing," and so I was like, "Yeah, I really do." And he asked me, "So why are you in animation?" Which actually made me feel really like um, I was like, yeah, that's true. Why am I in animation? Why can't I just like draw? So the next day I switched to illustration, and after 4 years, I did some internships. One back home in National Geographic Indonesia, and the other one was here in New York City. And I know that I wanted to get into advertising, editorials, and all that kind of things. So in the end, I chose that after graduating, I'll just move to New York City, and as a international student, I have 1 year to just work. So now that I'm here in New York City, I've been just working. I was working with the studio side up, and they were really great people. But then I decided to just go freelance because I want the flexibility. I want to experience a lot of things, and I was supposed to get to apply for a new visa last month, but because of the whole situation, things have been postponed and slowed down. So I'm just gonna go back home to Indonesia first and figure out what I'm gonna do from there. But it really never um, doesn't make a big a difference just because I can work from anywhere and my clients can be from anywhere. So I'm actually not sad or anything. I'm actually pretty excited to go home, and I'm still going to be applying for my visa, but just not from here. But yeah, that's the first question that I answer, and hopefully I'll answer more every day. Thank you.